morning. Today is the first day of August, but when you see this, it's obviously not going to be the 1st of August. I'm so grateful. I literally woke up crying, bawling my eyes out, snot and everything. I woke up crying because I was just like, my 7 months are complete. Now, if you've listened to my past episodes, you know that I went through 7 months of pruning and it was hard, but July made the 7th month and August is now the 8th month, which means my 7 is complete. And if you don't know, 7 is the number of completion in the Bible and complete perfection. And so I just woke up crying because it's like mentally, like immediately when I woke up, like mentally I was out of that space and I was out of that season. And there was so much familiarity in that season. There was so much comfort in this struggle, and I just thank God that I'm not in that struggle anymore. And obviously I did, I declared and decreed this morning, and I just said what I declared and I decreed for August. And this is just an audio to be like, yeah, for my summer healing journeys, I'm out of that pruning season and I'm stepping into newness. And it's kind of crazy to say that because when you're in a hard season, you never think you're going to be out. You never think things will change. And but I believe in God's promises. So yeah, I'm just outside. I was like, you know what? I did this whole beautiful worship session in the morning, but I need to go outside in nature and find like genuine rest for my soul. Because guys, I saw this thing and it was like a lot of us say that we've rested, but yet we still feel weary. And the reason is because we're resting by sleeping, and that's only resting our physical body temporarily. But what about our minds, and what about our spirits? And to have real rest for your mind, your soul, and your spirit is to get out in nature, is for stillness, quietness, like just no more trying to be in control, no more trying to map out everything that's going to happen in your life. And I absolutely love that. And so that's why I'm out in nature, because I'm like, you know what, let me really just get what God created. And it's beautiful, guys. Like, I'm just like, God, how did you create all of this? Like, your works are truly magnificent. And I'm just so happy to be out of that season. But this season holds a lot of uncertainty, but I'm not going to focus on the situation. I'm going to focus on the God behind the situation. And this is just marking my summer healing journeys, guys. It's been crazy. If you've been following me along with this, then I'm really grateful for you, because it takes a lot of courage to speak about your issues, because usually on social media and on content creating platforms, everybody's always showing their highlights, a day in the life of, and you're seeing them get their nails done and their hair done, and you're like, you think they have this amazing life, and nobody shows you what happens behind the scenes. And I feel like I'm the complete opposite. I show you all the bad things, and then leave the good things till the end. And it's really just, yeah, it's been a season for me, and it takes a lot of vulnerability. And like I said in a past episode, I'm learning about attachment styles, and I'm learning that I'm the avoidant, which means I'm not vocal about how I feel, and I rather just avoid a situation. So I'm using this platform to try to break those chains and not be so stern all the time or hard-hearted. Like, I just want to be more open, and in my openness and vulnerability, it can help somebody. And so that's what I realize. But like I said, it's been an interesting season, and I've really said everything I need to say on here. I've cried on here, baby. I've done all of the above in just hopes that I could show somebody that you're not in this alone. Like, this journey is something that I go through and that a lot of people go through as well. It's a matter of who's showing you it and who's not showing you it. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what August has for me. The same time, I felt a little bit of a rush, because I'm like, okay, the school year is coming back. I'm going to be in grade 12. I'm going to be like, adulthood is really coming fast. Now, if you have listened to any of my past episodes, everybody knows that I've, always felt like an adult. I've always behaved like an adult. Whenever I watch advice videos, it's always advice for people in their 20s. Whole time I'm 16. So if you've even watched any of my videos, you know for a fact that because of the environment that I grew up in, I was forced to grow up faster. But now it's like, okay, I've been acting grown because that's how I've been conditioned, and now it's like, now you're actually stepping into grown things. Like, are you ready? And so I've just kind of been preparing myself, like teaching myself, each month I'm going to learn to do this. Each August I'm going to learn to cook. September I'm going to learn to do the laundry. October I'm going to learn about insurance. Like, I'm just trying to teach myself, but I'm not trying to rush the process, because there is time, and you know, God is ultimately in control. So yeah, it's weird. School's coming back up, you know, I have a lot of tests and stuff I need to take. It's just crazy. Like, a lot of things is coming up, and I'm excited. I have no clue where it's going to bring me. God is bringing a very soft, calm wind right now, and I guess that's him trying to tell me that all is well. And I'm so thankful for that reminder, because sometimes you can get overwhelmed by all the things that are coming up, but God can keep us in perfect peace. And peace doesn't mean we're not going to struggle. Peace doesn't mean we're not going to all the things that are overwhelming us are just going to stop, but it means that we can have confidence and security in God, knowing that everything is going to be okay. So that's the type of peace I'm feeling right now. And it's August 1st, and I'm just so happy to be alive and so grateful, because a lot of the times we're like, okay, this month is done, next month, this month is done, next month, and we totally overlook like how much has happened in that short amount of time. Like, I don't know about you, but like 1,000,001 things happen in a day for me, let alone a month. So a lot of the times we kind of just like overlook everything, and we need to take time to just be still and be like, okay, you know, this just happened, that just happened, you know, and just kind of breathe, understand that like not everything has to be a rush. And I know we live in a world where everything is rush, get it done. But we have a God that says you can slow down, you can take your time, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to have a Sabbath day, you don't have to work 24/8, like you don't have to do all of that. And I love that from God, because as humans, like if God required rest on the seventh day, we need rest. And this is your reminder to keep the Sabbath day holy. Every Saturday, I don't know, some people say their Sabbath is Sunday, Friday sundown to Saturday sunup. I don't know. Everybody has a different time, I guess. But to me, God said the seventh day of the week you must not labor, and the seventh day of the week is Saturday. So my Sabbath day is Saturday. I don't do any homework, I don't work, I take off shifts from that day. I don't do anything that causes me to labor, because that is showing God that, you know, I revere you and I fear the Lord, and if you needed to rest, then you know what you were doing when you told us that we need to rest. So that's a huge commandment that I think that's I think if not, that is the biggest commandment that people just take lightly. Like, how many of us take a Sabbath day? So this is your conviction, peaceful, sisterly conviction. Okay, it's not to make you feel bad, but it's your conviction that please keep the Sabbath day holy. It is a commandment. But yeah, it's a new day, and I'm super happy to just be alive and to do things differently, think differently, posture my heart differently. Like, it's time for all things new. And the verse of the day that I will give you guys, this is my favorite verse. Everybody's like, oh, I have a favorite verse in the Bible, and I'm like, you know what my favorite verse is? It's Proverbs 3 verses 5 through 10, and it's trust in the Lord with all your heart, do not lean on your own understanding, but in all your ways know him, and he will make your path straight. And I have to still memorize the rest of it, but yeah, that's our verse for today, guys. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding, because our understanding is very limited. In all your ways know him, and he will make your path straight. Have a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day, guys. And remember to just take it slow and be grateful for today, man. A lot of people did not get to see today, so be grateful for today.